everyone, Florida Stacker back at Orlando Coin Exchange. Gonna drop off some of those nice bars that the owner let me take home last week. I know he has American Silver Eagles, so I've got cash in the pocket ready to buy, trying to grab those Silver Eagles before their premiums continue to go up, which they are already starting to do. So let's go ahead and head into the coin shop. Let's do a little business and we'll bring it on home and we'll show you what we got. Hey everybody, I'm back from the coin shop. I spent about 2 hours there this week and dropped off several of those vintage silver bars that I showed you last week. The owner of Orlando Coin Exchange took these nice 1 ounce silver bars in along with this nice Johnson Matthey silver round from a local customer, and he has graciously allowed me to bring them home to share with all of you, so I hope that you enjoy them today. Now, while I was in there, several customers did come into the shop, and one of them did purchase 1,000 ounces of silver buffalo rounds. That was interesting to watch. Another customer purchased 100 ounces of the same, and one customer did come in wanting to buy gold backs, which was a first. Now, speaking of first, I also witnessed a customer attempt to sell some pre-33 gold to my coin dealer, yet one of the 4 gold coins that he brought in happened to be a fake. And so for the first time in my life, I witnessed someone, attempting, whether the customer knew or not, to sell a gold fake to a coin shop. Yes, this was a $20 St. Gaudens double eagle gold coin. It had a little bit of a different color to it, and once my coin dealer looked at it, he determined that it was a fake out of Lebanon from the 1960s. He had the book there that showed all the die marks to look for. And had this coin have tested at 90% gold or more on their machine, he would have bought it from the customer for 98% of melt, marked it with an X, and then sent it on to be melted. However, this coin did not come back as over 90% or more gold, and so it was a pass. So unfortunately, due to that, the customer did leave with that coin, and I wasn't able to show it to you today. Man, I was really hoping I could. Now, these are some beautiful Johnson Matthey bars, along with other vintage 1 ounce silver bars. I've got 39 ounces of them here today, in really terrific shape. And some of them do have some nice toning, which I tried to show you, but in general, they still look pretty new to me. I'll try to show you some more angles here. I haven't really gotten into 1 ounce silver bars. I've preferred to stack the 1 ounce silver round and the 1 ounce silver coin primarily, along with a little bit bigger or heavier bars. Yeah, I've opted to go for the 10 ounce silver bar for my stack as a minimum weight and silver when it comes to a silver bar, because when I'm buying a silver bar, I'm generally looking to get a little bit more weight for the price, a lower premium, right? So I want to see what my coin shop will take, however, for several of these 1 ounce silver bars, especially these Engelhardts. These are really nice, and I think they would be cool for the YouTube channel, right, to have in the background or in some of my videos. So a little part of my silver collection that is growing, but I am interested to hear what you guys think of 1 ounce silver bars, and whether or not you stack 1 ounce silver bars, if you have a preference for them, or you just like to collect the vintage ones like I'm showing you today. So if you don't mind, please let me know down in the comments section. Now, my coin shop told me that premiums have slightly come up higher on Silver Eagles by about a quarter per coin, so not too much, about a quarter up. And 90% silver is also coming up slightly. It's pretty in demand. Both Silver Eagles and 90% are the in-demand items right now locally. And there aren't very many people selling 90% silver coins over the counter to this coin shop in particular. So if you do have some 90% silver coins, you're in the Central Florida area and you're looking to sell, give Orlando Coin Exchange a call. I think he'll make you a good deal. I also want to ask, did you guys do any buying over the weekend yet yourselves? Did you get anything in? I did pick up this 10 ounce silver bar. This for me was one of my 2 purchases this week at the coin shop. So 10 ounces added to the stack with a generic 10 ounce silver bar. This one, the APMEX version. This is the minimum weight, as mentioned, that I usually like to go for in a silver bar, as you do get a better premium over spot when going at 10 ounces or more. I paid $1.50 over spot for this silver bar, so it was one of the cheapest ways to stack silver on a budget at the coin shop this weekend. So yeah, you can pick one up if you've got about $250 to $270, depending obviously on where you're shopping and which particular bar you're going for. I also took advantage of Silver Eagles that were in stock. I had been trying to pick them up for the last 2 weeks that I've gone to my local shop, and they were always just sold out, sometimes moments before I came in the door. So I've been stacking cash every Friday. I'm going to talk a little bit more about cash here in just a minute, but yeah, so I had enough cash in my pocket, and I turned that into a tube of random date American Silver Eagles. These are 2017s, and they are perfect, probably better than the 2023s I've got. I think I've got like 6 of those so far. So we'll be focusing more on those 23s because they're usually at a better price. But whenever you can get some older date BU Silver Eagles at the, even a better price than the new ones, that's usually what I try to go for. So I've got about 75 Eagles now, so a long ways to go in this personal challenge to fill this monster box, but I'm going to keep going at it. I also brought home most of the MS70 23 Peace and Morgan Silver dollars with the first day of issue and the Fun Show holders from NGC. These coins were all submitted the day of the coins release at the Orlando, Florida Fun Show. I did a video on that maybe a month ago. It was back in July. I think they are beautiful coins personally, and I think the holder is nice as well. I've always liked the look of the NGC slabs, maybe a bit more than the PCGS slabs. They just, they have more options. Just a personal preference with a few exceptions on some coins. But I'm going to do a monthly stack review as well and drop that the last day of the month. And I will show you all the good stuff that I picked up this month and every month at the end of the month. But I will tell you that I'm mostly focused on the Silver Eagles as the premiums are much lower today than they have been in about 3 years. And I am trying to work that monster box. But I'm focusing mostly on buying them locally to really try to get them as low as possible. I got these for $4.20 over spot. That's right, $4.20 this weekend nearby. And, I'm going to pay a couple dollars more than that online. So I think the 10-ounce silver bars are a great way to put away about $250 into silver as well, with premiums under $2 per ounce locally and maybe, $3 or so, or somewhere between 2 and 3 online. So I think they're a pretty good buy right now for silver stackers. Obviously, the kilo and the 100-ounce silver bars can be had for an even better price. Locally, they're going for about $1 to $1.25 per ounce for the kilos and the 100-ounce silver bars. So they are still a better value than silver rounds, which are going for about $1.50 to $2 over spot today. But silver rounds are still very popular. All right, so I'm also buying, speaking of that, some generic silver buffalo rounds, silver Peace and Morgan dollars. I've been talking about that lately. The common date ones in BU condition. And also, I'm trying to pick up some more quarter-ounce gold American Eagles when they fit into my budget. They're around about the same price of the American Silver Eagle tubes, a whole tube of them. I'm going to do a video comparing the quarter-ounce gold eagle and the American Silver Eagle, buying 20 of them at a time here coming up sometime next week. I'm also buying about 5 ounces per month in modern collectible coins like kookaburras, swans, libertads, and some Canadian 2-ounce silver coins. That's part of my collection. I don't put too much into it. The main focus for now is on the American Silver Eagles, and I'm aiming to do about 30 a month, so that's a lot. That's a lot. With my budget, that's a lot. I'm really stretching it, but I'm going to get it done. Speaking of budgets, remember to establish a budget and stack within that budget and keep some cash too. Mentioned I was going to talk about cash. I personally like to pull out about $160 to $200 from my check directly for my stack every payday, and then I usually pull out about $500 at the first of the month when I get my military retirement check. The rest of it goes to my mortgage. There's not much left over these days because of my personality and that budget and this YouTube channel. I like to buy smaller quantities of metal every week. It's not the best strategy for getting the best price over time. It's usually better to save up and do a higher quantity order to get a little bit lower price. But I know myself, I know my personality, I know how I can get distracted with other pursuits and interests. And, I've drifted off my path before and lost track of my goals. So it's just better for me to buy every week. And, honestly, it motivates me because, this channel is really what kind of, holds me accountable. It's my interest. I really enjoy doing this. So yeah, that's what I do. And then what I do, say I spend XYZ, say I spend $250, right? But I had $300 in my pocket. Well, I'll take that 50 and put it in my cash stack. And then once I've got $1,000 set aside in that cash stack, it's like the leftovers, right, from all the metal that I'm buying, then I usually put a band around that. If I hit $1,000 in 20s, I put a band around it.
and then I start over with the cash stack. I act like I don't have that. But once you get a certain amount, whatever you feel you need to have, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, whatever that cash figure is, as you're stacking too, you can stop with the cash once you've got what you feel is a good amount, and then focus more on your stack, or maybe even get into gold if you've been mostly into silver, or more gold if you've been into gold. I think you get the point. So that's what I'm stacking. This is how it really works for me: savings and putting it away in metals and some cash, and also doing a little collecting. So let me know what you guys are stacking. Also, I'm curious to know how you manage cash. Like some of us, it's really hard to keep cash, right? So that's why we stack. Others are much better at it. But I'd also like to know what you think of the 1 ounce silver bars. Some nice ones, I think, today. I think I'm going to grab a couple of these. And please ask any questions you might have in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer them as soon as I can. And lastly, I'll be back Monday around noon with this week's upcoming sales from the 5 biggest online bullion dealers out there. That way I can keep you informed and save you some cash this week if you are shopping online. So thanks everyone again, and I'll see you Monday.